Well, welcome to another one of Cappy's videos. So we're going to go from Marfa down to Presidio, which is about 60 miles. Stop real quick at Fort Layton, then it's about 67 miles down to Study Butte. It's a little map to show you what it's all about. Now, Presidio is a border town. I mean, that's Mexico there in the way background. Remind me quite a bit of Tijuana. This is American Taxi. Okay. Fellow waiting for his stockbroker. This is Fort Layton. It's not actually a private fort, but it's just well done, and of course the state has taken it over. Getting geared up. That's FM-170 out there. Leaving Fort Layton. Heading out on 170. Not a lot I can tell you about this road, actually. I mean, if I ever had a video where the video had to speak for the road, this would be it. It runs right along with the Rio Grande. It's got a lot to stop and look at. Of course, since we were shooting video, we just pretty much ran from one end to the other. You'll see a little short stop in a minute, but basically it was just a straight through run. Been through here before and stopped and looked off to one side where there was like little caves, and you could see where people built things, little structures. Got to keep your eyes open. There's just a lot to see. But if you're going 100 miles an hour, you're not going to see it. That was Redford. I don't think Robert lived there. It's pretty much a blink in the road. Good old Redford, Texas. Right down on the border, next to the Rio Grande. As you can see, we're getting into the more interesting section of 170. There's plenty of it. Those are little access roads that go down to the river where they've got camping and that sort of thing. It's another area down there, like so many other areas, that you could just spend 2 or 3 days just there, trying to discover all the wonders that are offered. You can sure tell it's a drought. That's the Rio Grande. Doesn't look so grand today, but guaranteed it is. It's a marvelous river, the way it changes directions and winds around the way it does. Of course, it creates a natural boundary between Mexico and the United States. You can tell that we're climbing. A little bit of elevation here. Up, up, and away. Last time I came through this section of road, they stopped us at the bottom. They were doing a commercial for Suburbans. They were real nice about it. We waited, came on through. Just on the other side, there's some teepees. It's a picnic ground. Bring some food, stop. It's really nice right there by the Rio Grande. Of course, I went out, got next to the Rio Grande, had this shot, and I looked down, I saw this cactus. I said to myself, now be careful of that cactus. But you know, if I just got this extra inch out here, I'd get a better shot. I got just close enough to the cactus that it shot about 20 or 30 little barbs into my knee. I dropped trowel, we did first aid, pulled them all out. It took me about 3 or 4 months before the pain went away. Not sure exactly what made me decide I wanted to pull over here. Just did it for a couple seconds and we took off again. Got a couple of stills, they're not really great, but let's keep on going. Let's go find those teepees. Right about now, you're probably saying, what teepees? Be patient with me. Enjoy the Rio Grande. Oh, there they are. This is a dynamite road. Got to enjoy this 170. It's just right there, rugged, beautiful scenery, twisty roads. Pavement's in pretty good shape. Then you come up on odd things like this. Now, how did that get there? There it is. FM-170. Up here pretty soon we're going to get to a movie set. It's called Contrabando. I guess was an old movie. I never saw it, but I think they've shot a few other movies down there. They just left the set down here. It's really interesting to go down there. They've got the church and the livery stable and the saloon, you know, all the things you need to shoot a western town. Beautiful country. You know, one of the things that I didn't do, I didn't show you a lot of the Border Patrol. There was plenty of them. They pretty much have it covered. Going into Lajitas. There's some cowboys. This reminds me of the day when I had my horse. We used to do poker runs just like we do with motorcycles. One of these guys here looks a lot like my dad. God rest his soul. All right, this is pretty much a wrap. I'm going to get some gas before we go into Big Bend. That's it for the River Road. Really had a lot of fun bringing this to you. Hope you enjoyed it. Parting shot of Big Bend. Take a look at that video. Do a search for Pappy Cappy on YouTube. So, write them if you got them. Cappy out.